Hello, hello, hello. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Satrina Watson. I am an independent paparazzi accessories consultant. And today's video is what to do after you have joined paparazzi. So you have joined, now what? What do I do next? All right. One thing I highly suggest is to make, if you're going to be selling on Facebook, you need to make a business page. The reason I say that is Facebook is cracking down on lives on their on your personal profile if you are selling something. And if you're just getting on to talk, then that's okay. But they're really cracking down on people selling on Facebook on your personal profile page. So I highly recommend getting a business page. They're fairly easy to set up. It only takes maybe a maximum of 5 minutes to get the whole thing set up. They're very easy. It does not take long at all. You also want to make an announcement on your personal profile that you are now selling paparazzi. And some people, it's not a surprise because we know that you have been buying for a while, or your friends know that you've been buying for a while. You post selfies with your jewelry. So sometimes it's not a surprise when someone joins. But other times people are like, wait, what is paparazzi? So you definitely want to make a announcement on your personal profile. I would also suggest adding a selfie if you have already, if you already buy the jewelry, you already have some, take a selfie of you wearing the jewelry that shows, hey, look, here's some of the stuff that I might, I could be having in my kit coming. You just never know. If you have the money, I would also, and again, this is not a necessity. This is just a suggestion. But I would, if you have the money to do it, I would suggest making a order, maybe 2 orders, whatever you are comfortable with, whatever you can afford. And yes, I know that some people, when they get their kit, that is all the money they had. I understand that. So it's definitely not a necessity, but it does help. And then you can say, hey guys, I will have this available next week. So who wants one, or however you want to say that. Let's see. You are going to want to set up your launch party, and that's going to be in a group, most likely. That's how I personally think. That's what I suggest. That's what I did, and I think that's the best way to do it. But you can do your launch on your personal profile. You can also do it in your business page. That's up to you. I did it on in a group, and then after I did that launch party and went live in there and showed what I had, then that became my VIP page. So again, that's not a necessity, but it is definitely something I would highly recommend. You definitely want to learn your back office. You want to know where all the different buttons are. You need to learn what the boutique has to offer. There are a lot of different things you can get for your business. You also need to learn what your blockbusters are, because the blockbusters are staples. You definitely want blockbusters in your inventory. What the blockbusters are pieces that paparazzi has said that these are extremely popular. And again, a lot of them to me, are staples even in your personal inventory, not just your business inventory. Because trust me, your personal inventory will climb if it hasn't already. It does. Once you start to see all of the jewelry and you say, well, I don't really like brass. Once you start to see it and you put it up against you, you're going to be like, all right, I like brass. Or I don't like seed beads. Then you start to try one on and you're like, Okay, yeah, I like seed beads. So trust me, your personal inventory is going to grow huge. That's what I always say is the hardest part of my job is not keeping 97% of my inventory because I love it. You are going to want to schedule a meeting with your sponsor. If you are local, then you're going to want to go to her house, you come or have her come to your house, meet at McDonald's or whatever, but you're going to definitely want to schedule a meeting. If you're not local, which I know 99% of you will not have a local sponsor, I don't. I'm in Florida and my sponsor is in Illinois. So again, that's okay. But if you have access to FaceTime, even if you have regular phone, you make a phone call, you can, Facebook is awesome. You can now video chat or audio chat through Facebook Messenger. So in any way that is comfortable for the two of you, convenient, you definitely want to schedule a meeting with your sponsor so that you can, there's going to be questions that you're going to have. There's going to be things that she is going to want to tell you. There's going to be things that I'm not going to cover in this video, not on purpose, but I will either forget or you're going to have a different question or she's going to have a different way of doing things. So you definitely want to schedule a meeting with your sponsor. Figure out when and where you're going to go live. You want to do that before you get your kit. And I'll tell you why. When I got my kit, I literally went from the FedEx man, went inside my door, and I hit that live button. From the time he gave me that package, it was probably 2 minutes later that I hit that live button. So you want to make sure that you have a spot designated for your lives, I've seen people do them in their bathrooms. I'm in my grandson's bedroom. It's just me and him in here. You can do them. I used to be out in my living room. So you can do them anywhere, like honestly anywhere, but you want to figure that out. You also want to have a live unboxing. You don't have to, but when you do that unboxing, people are going to see the joy in your face. They're going to see how excited you are. And the more excited that you are, the more excited they're going to be and they're going to buy. Trust me. Trust me. I sold out of my unboxing immediately and they were still in the packages. So, and then I went live that night so that I could actually have everything out of the packages and show you what it actually looks like out of the package. But yes, if you can, do a live unboxing. One thing that I did not think about when I first started, and I have had a few new people ask me, well, I don't know if I can go live because I don't have any shipping equipment. I don't have ink for my printer. I don't have paper for my printer, anything like that. Okay, go to the Dollar Tree and get your tape for $1. Shipping tape is $1. You can get envelopes. They're not padded, but you can get shipping envelopes for $1. You do not have to spend a lot of money to get started. Trust me. I have made my way up. And when I started out, we all start out at the very bottom. Nobody starts out up here. We all start out at the very bottom. And I have learned how to, I guess, make money. That's not really how I want to say that, but I have learned how to save money. There we go. I've learned how to save, and because you trust me, you will find other ways of saving money. So, but definitely go to Dollar Tree, get some tape and some envelopes. And the last thing also with shipping, you do not have to have a printer. You do not have to have a computer. You do not have to have ink or paper, any of that kind of stuff. When you find out what their address is and they pay you, You can write their address on the envelope and take it to the post office. I started out that way. I found out that it was costing me a lot in gas to drive that way, to drive to because I'm out in the middle of nowhere. So it cost me a lot in gas to drive out to my post office every day. So I invested in a $19, yes, you heard that right, $19 printer at Walmart. So again, I'm telling you guys, you can do a lot of stuff for very inexpensive. But you will want to set up a way to invoice people. There is Square, and if you want, contact me on Facebook. Again, my name is Satrina Watson, or you can find me on Live Love Bling. And I can give you a Square code. It is an invoice system. It is an invoice app. It's a free app. They do charge a small fee, but with that code that I can give you, you will get $1,000 in processing for free. So they won't charge you on your first $1,000. So that's huge. You can also go to PayPal. If you already have a PayPal, just use your PayPal. That works too. When I started out, that's how I did it. I started out on PayPal and then I worked my way up to Square. I personally like Square a little bit better. To me, it's easier to work. It's easier for me. It's also easier for my customers, in my opinion. Again, these are just my suggestions, but definitely set up some way of you doing invoices. And that is all of the suggestions that I have for today. So if you have any questions, let me know. And again, you can find me on Facebook. I hope you found this helpful. And if you are looking to join and you don't have anybody yet, feel free to message me. I would love to sponsor you and let you, what am I trying to say? Help you. I will definitely help you any way that I can. All right. I hope everybody has a fantastic day or night whenever you're watching this. And I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you all later.